like to show you how to write bowings for pieces that are not originally written on the cello. I'm going to be using the piece Dance of Fire. It's a jazz piece written by the female Azerbaijani pianist AZIZA Mustafa Zadeh. In a couple weeks, I'm going to be releasing my arrangement for cello and four hands piano duo. So do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel to get that update. With such a great exposure today to so many different styles of music from so many different countries, one of the fun challenges that we have as instrumentalists is taking that beautiful music and translating it onto our instruments, even though it's been written for another instrument altogether. I really like folk music from different countries. It's like if you like traveling, or if you like trying food from a lot of different countries, or if you speak a lot of different languages. Well, in my case, I really like to taste and touch upon different melodies from every different country. But one of the most challenging things I find about that is how to bring that authentic flavor to the music. Let's have a look at the background of the piece, and I hope that that information will help guide you in taking better decisions about your bowings. The piece, The Dance of Fire, was written on the piano. But why is that important for us? Simply put, the piano articulation and cello articulation are quite similar. Pianists can play very articulated, which is like separate bowings for us, or they could use the right pedal for legato, which is like a slurred bowing for us. The piece is jazz in its harmonic progressions, but the flavor of the music, the ornamentation and the articulation, is from the folk tradition of Azerbaijan, which draws on elements of Persian music. I would definitely recommend listening to more music of this style to get a better idea of how you want to translate it on the cello. After I've considered things like learning the notes and suiting the range to be on my instrument, as well as sometimes even the key, the most important thing to getting that authentic flavor in the music is the articulation. You know, the way we say things. And in the case of us bowed instruments, the art of bowing. Because we're not dealing with classical music and its rules about bowings, my main tip for you is do what you think sounds the best. Yeah, it sounds really simple, but actually there's a lot of things to consider when you're making decisions about bowings. And you also really want to keep true to that authentic flavor of the music. Let's take the first passage of the music and look at how we approach these bowings. Separately. But one way to know if it should be separate or slurred is just sing it out. So da 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 dum, dee da 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 dum. For me, that singing sounds a little bit more legato, so I'm going to go with the decision of slurring 2 and 2. Let's move on to the next phrase, which is a little bit more interesting. Important part of this phrase is the that's what I want to bring out. So I could do it by slur separate or by slurring everything. I like the kind of 2 separate notes before the ta-ka-dum, da-da-da-da-da, that really helps to bring out the ta-ka-dum right after it. But ultimately, that's going to be your decision. Let's recap. Today we spoke about writing bowings for pieces that weren't originally written for the cello. We want to consider a couple of things: the piece's background, the country that it comes from, the style that it's written in. After we take that information, it can influence the articulation, the way that we want to speak out the music. So those are my tips on cello bowings. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has inspired you. Be blessed and have a wonderful day.